Hi guys, this is Tanya C chiming in. All right, guys, today devotion, the song of love. If I speak in tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding, going, or a changing symbol. 1 Corinthians 13:1. This chapter unlocks all the noble qualities of love. Here, Paul speaks about the path of love. He begins by saying that one can possess any spiritual gift, but if it does not bear the stamp of love, it is useless. If love is not part of miracles, of sacrifice, or of our spoken and intellectual gifts, then they are fruitless. The gift of intellectual excellence without love leads to intellectual snobbery. Hmm. Knowledge lit by the fire of love is the only kind of knowledge that can save people. None of these are worth anything if they do not go hand in hand with true love. Lord, my God, I thank you that all the love in my life is but a mere stepping stone towards you. Amen. Yes, Lord. Yes. I want to be closer to you. Yes, I do. I want to be less of me and more of you. All right, guys, we're gonna do Proverbs here. Just as Proverbs 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discernment. A wise man will hear and increase learning. A man of understanding will attain wise counsel. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. Psalm 78:2. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. Job 28:28. My son, hear the instructions of your father and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be a graceful ornament on your head and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. Mm. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood, let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like shallow, and whole, like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. Mm. It takes away the life of owners. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in open squares. She cries out in chief concourses, at the openings of the gates in the city. She speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. You would think, but some people they like that's crime. Basically, that's what it's talking about. You laying and waiting on some people, on somebody to do something, to spill their blood, to take their property. That's what this proverb. This is the ungodly world, and this is what people are doing. You stealing, you being sneaky. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in open squares. She cries out in chief concourses at the openings of the gates in the city. She speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. You would think, but some people they're gonna ignore it. They like evil. They like stealing. They like taking other people's things. We work hard for our stuff. I will make my words known to you because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Because you disdain all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke, I will also laugh at your calamity. So when things go wrong and when you call on him, he gonna laugh at you. Because he tried to tell you, don't do that. Don't follow them. That's just a path of evil. I will mock when your terror comes. When your terror comes like a storm, and your destruction comes like a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. He's not going to answer you then. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me because they hated knowledge. No, they didn't want no knowledge. They want ignorance and hatred and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They will have none of my counsel and despise my every rebuke. Therefore, they shall eat fruit of their own way and be filled to the full with their own fancies. For the turning away of the simple will slay them. Hmm. And the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. So, those of y'all that want to follow these evil people, don't follow the Joneses. If they jump off the roof, you going to jump off the roof too? No. That's what's wrong. Kids and even adults, you want to be a follower, it's not worth it. You get caught up and everything because it don't take but a minute to get in trouble, but it take a long time to get out of it. And it's not worth it when you following these people. Think about it. Think about how your parents raised you. They did not raise you to do wrong. We all know right from wrong. That's one thing God give us. He give us a choice to make our decision. And that's what he's saying in here. He gonna mock you. He will not hear you when you call on him. Now, if you going through something, because life throws stuff at us all the time. We're going through ups and downs, storms and all that. You can call on him for that. But if you out here just doing stuff, robbing people, thinking you're gonna get away with it because you done got away with it for years. Look at here. I don't think so. Because you gonna get caught. And you out here, if you stealing and all that, trying to follow your friends and all that, them people is not your friends. You need to find somebody else to hang with. And you need to go tell somebody. Don't be scared. That don't make you weak. That does not make you weak because you can go in there and pick up something and then you're going to get shot or something like that because people's tired of people taking their stuff. So that's why God, he said, listen, do not follow those evil footsteps. Don't follow them people. That's what I want to say. Proverbs is good. It really is. Now, y'all, let's go to talking about some of this craziness that's going on in the world. I live here in Arlington, so they was talking about in Collin County how there was a double murder suicide, three people. You know, so it was a 57-year-old woman. They found her she was in a driveway. Then they found the man was 63 or 60 or something like that. Found him in the house, and the one that did it, 35, was self-inflicted, and he died at the hospital. He going to hell. You know, just it's just so much stuff going on. It's just so much stuff going on. Um, like that stuff in Nashville. Lord have mercy, them people just done went through that shoot with them kids and people getting killed at that school. Now, employee, I don't know if he got fired or whatever. You done went up in there and shot some people, shot up the place, killed four employees. Yes, and then some people's in the hospital and all that. I'm like, wow, what was it? What they do to make you so mad? You should have been and quit. You should have been trying to repent and pray and ask God to help you get that madness out of your mind. Cause that's sad. People go to work. That's you don't know if you're gonna go home. You know, Mm-mm. You just don't know if you're gonna go home. And the thing in Virginia where that little 6-year-old boy shot that teacher, where that teacher is suing the school district for $40 million. The mother is was she charged? She was indicted. Well, she should have been. They gonna say they can't charge the 6-year-old because he don't know, the law or whatever. But he know when he broke that woman's phone and he got suspended for a day. When he came back to school the next day, he had a 9 millimeter. So what? He didn't know? Okay. So the mother needs to be indicted. They need to throw her up under the jail. Excuse me, I was going to say something else, but I'm not gonna cuss. It's not a good thing. But um, it's just a shame. It's a shame. It is really a shame. And they still looking for that little boy in Everman. You know, that woman had that patio, like that police officer said. She didn't even own that house. They dug that patio that they had made out there with that concrete, but I don't think they found anything. But if you don't own no house, you're not going to put nothing like that expensive like that unless you hiding something or something. So, but so far they haven't found it. But they got warrants out for them. They got the FBI. They gonna get their tails back here. And thank God with Justin Jones, the Democrat, the one that they expelled because he's fighting for gun reform. They expelled him and that Justin Pearson. But the other lady, the white lady, they didn't expel her. Which I ain't trying to, I'm not prejudiced or nothing like that. But look at that, something ain't right with that. But anyway, it's good they reinstated him today, and they said Justin Pierce he'll probably get reinstated tomorrow, and he gonna continue to fight for gun reform because somebody need to. Look at all this killing going on around here. You know, you quick to one of these AR-57, whatever they are. You know, no, yeah. So I think it's good that they fighting for gun reform, and I don't know why the people upset that they fighting for a good cause. But anyway. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be signing out, and then they over here, these Airbnb and stuff. They having problems with them too because they loud, they making noise. Certain neighborhoods are just quiet. Them people using those Airbnb, that's probably their second income, but they gonna probably be losing out because they gonna make some restrictions on them, all because the people that come and they don't even live in the city they're visiting. You're making a ruckus and messing up people's neighborhoods and everything. You don't want nobody coming to your neighborhood doing that. So act right. So they gonna put some restrictions on that. Airbnb been around for a little bit, and a lot of people do that instead of staying at hotels. But they gonna probably make it so strict where, shoot, you'd rather stay at a hotel you know. But anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here because I'm still getting these clothes and stuff together for our event and for April 22nd because we're gonna be serving the unsheltered, yes, homeless, unsheltered. We're gonna call it unsheltered. So we're gonna be getting ready for that. So I'm still, going through the clothes and stuff because I still have a lot more to come later on this week. So I'm trying to get certain things out of the way so I can be able to move on to the next thing. But all right, guys, keep watching my channel. This is Tanya Calloway. Subscribe, comment. All right, guys, you have a blessed night. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.